10,000 years can give you such a crink in the neck. No, but funnily enough, honestly, like 2 weeks ago, I had a kink in my neck. Ooh, that sucked. But hey, hello there. 'Tis I, dude. That's it. That's my introduction. No, hello. Hello, Dude Unknown here. And, well, welcome to, as the title suggests, an update video. Because, if you notice, I've kind of been gone for a very long time. I think the last time I posted was all the way back in the month of Halloween. So, the spooky month. So, yeah, it's been a long time. So, where have I been? Well, that's why I'm here, duh. Don't need to ask that question. But first things first, alright? I know this is a very small channel, so in some ways, some might say an update video is kind of unnecessary because my channel is so small. Who am I updating? Which is fair. However, last time I did check, it says there are 63 of you subscribed. Which, in that case, that's beyond my wildest dreams. No, like, seriously. I was like, if I get 10 subscribers, dang, I'm going places. So 63, that is insane. Seriously, where did all these people come from? I have no idea. That said, of course, I don't know if any of you will actually are still around or if you just forgot. And if that's the case, I don't blame you. Like, seriously, if not a single subscriber or someone who's seen this channel comes back to watch this video, I would totally not blame you. Like, that is quite fair because I just went MIA for a very long time. But if you are a return viewer, and if you are, especially if you're a subscriber, well, both. If you're just coming back to watch this video and you saw this channel and you're watching this, then firstly, I want to say thank you very much. Like, there's not really an extra way for me to say or emphasize it, but honestly, thank you. That means a lot to me to, have people keeping up with this channel and coming back. So seriously, that's awesome. And second, I do apologize. Like, this is on me. I did not need to be gone for this long, and I absolutely apologize for not making any videos for months. A long time. I don't know the exact time, but very long time. If it was like back in the spooky month, that's a long freaking time. So, so as I mentioned, if any one of you are, a subscriber or return viewer, I feel I at least owe it up to you to kind of, explain where the heck have I been or why haven't I made any videos. Because again, I know this is a baby channel. It is not that old still. Kind of, but really, no, it's a very young channel, and, I haven't done much with it. But even so, I am a YouTuber, and I really shouldn't just abandon this channel for that long. I shouldn't be gone that long. So, anyways, enough with the him hawing, enough with the, back talking. So, what was I doing? Well, if you recall, I don't know why I say it like that, but, yeah, if you saw the last video, I believe it was, talking about how excited I was for Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. That's kind of where I left off, I made that video talking about it, and then I didn't. So what happened? Well, first thing was, I really actually did want to talk about Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I was super excited, I was pumped for the game, I was pretty, energized. And then I realized my budget is, well, not meant to be taking on the size of a video game, yeah. Yeah, that was like, oh yeah, let's play this game. And then I look at my budget and I'm like, wow, ooh, there is not much room for that, huh? Yeah, so I just didn't have the budget at the time to, well, get a copy of the game. So I can't really talk about the game without owning the game. So that was kind of thing number one. Same deal, I also wanted to talk about the upcoming Bayonetta game, but similar deal, I kind of didn't have the budget for those two. So I just kind of went, there's not much I really can do. But the other thing was, too, is that it wasn't just that. I also had other videos. Like, I actually really had wanted to do this. Yeah, sorry. I really wanted to do this Halloween video, this special, I guess you would say, and I was very excited for that. But then I kind of took on a work project. I'm getting too old to be acting like this. No, so, anyways, my apologies. I went on and I took on a work project, you know. I was just I was working essentially. That's been the main thing I was doing for most of the time, is that like I said, I just didn't have the budget at the time to get those games and to play them through and talk about them, so I was like, I can't really do that. I had other videos too, like I said, planned. I wanted to do a Halloween video, and I had ideas all in the works, but then I took on this big work project, you know. I took on this job, and I was like, okay, this isn't, you know, this project shouldn't take me too long. It should go by fast, right? Yeah. Put it this way, by the time I finished the project, you know, I finally got it done. It was literally the night before Christmas Eve. That's how long it took me. So all the way from the spooky month to the night before Christmas Eve was the whole length of that project. So yeah, as you can tell, that kind of went for a very long time. And I definitely could have done it faster, I think. I was always like, I should be doing this faster, but things somehow keep taking longer than I guess I really thought they would. You know, I thought it wouldn't take that long, but obviously that not go to plan. So at least it did get done. I was very happy to have it done, but obviously being done the night before Christmas Eve meant that was a lot of time that kind of went away. And so there was all these videos and topics and news I wanted to all cover and talk about, but I just kind of didn't have, well, partially I didn't have the time, and partially I wasn't, I guess, pushing myself enough. Like, I definitely still think I had time to make videos during that time, but I was always like, oh, I gotta work on this project, and I gotta get that done, and then, you know, it was a lot of manual labor, so I was pretty tired by the time I finished each day, so I kind of was like, nah, I could have been making videos, I just kind of wasn't in the workspace for videos. I definitely, like I said, I should have pushed myself more to be making videos during that time, but I didn't, so. And, you know, I do feel bad, but I can't go back and change the past. But anyhow, so that meant all those videos I had planned and wanted to do, well, they just didn't get a chance to be made during that time period, since I was, well, quite caught up with work, essentially. And then, you know, finishing the night before Christmas Eve, that meant, well, now I don't have much time before Christmas, and, well, my family was here, you know. So, family, you know, got holidays, and so there was that. Because I also did have a Christmas video as well that I really wanted to do. I wanted to make this whole Christmas special too. But again, finishing the night before Christmas Eve and then family was, well, again, no time to do that. And then I said, oh, I'll just make it after Christmas. You know, it's fine if it's a little late. But then the days kept going by, and now it's to the point where, yeah, as you saw, you know, Christmas video has been posted, so unless I want to post it all the way up in, like, the summer or something, yeah, it's kind of past the time for that. And so, and on both those videos, I do plan to make them, but there will just be the, you know, the Halloween video and the Christmas videos I wanted to make. Those will just be this year's videos, I guess. I mean, I didn't really get much into them because I was very busy. But, so, I'm rambling, alright? That was essentially, though, the whole thing leading up to Christmas, right? So that's why I was mostly just silent during those times. Now, actually, I did record my full reaction to the Game Awards conference. I did record my full reaction to that, and I think I deleted the footage because, let's just say it was not a fun reaction. Oh, man, alright. No offense to Game Awards, but man, I've only been, like, interested one time. I just get so bored. And, like, honestly, I don't mean to be Mr. Negative Billy, but, like, I watch the Game Awards, and I feel like I get so bored during the whole thing. Like, my whole, like, reaction is just, like, it's just me going, like, why am I watching the Game Awards? Like, nothing here is interesting. There was no Zelda. I'm, like, it's kind of funny, but no, it wasn't a fun reaction. It was very just, like, nothing. Like, I just had nothing to say. I'm like, I do not want to be here, so I think I ended up deleting that anyways, because I'm like, you know, there's just no fun to be had with that. Unless, I don't know, maybe you also didn't like the Game Awards, so you could jive in the comments, so. So I did record that, and that, obviously just wasn't interesting, so that went away. But, so that was the time covering from, like last video to like December, I think. That's the Christmas month, right? Right. Why do I keep seeing that? Anyways. So what happened? Well, that's the other half, so from was it January to now, basically, what have I been doing in that time period? And well, the truth is not a ton, right? Like, this is the other half, and I might have mentioned this, like, in the comments of one of my previous videos, but one of the other things, too, I've been, like, struggling to kind of get is a work-life balance, I'm kind of a person who wants to, has to be all in on something, and so I'm either all in on making videos and nothing else, or I am doing everything else but making videos. And so, I mean, especially since I'm still obviously very new to making videos, like, I've been around watched YouTube for a long time, but making videos, I'm incredibly new still. So, trying to find a balance between videos and ideas and making stuff has just still been a challenge to me, and it will be for, going forward and that, but, it's just always been hard to kind of find a balance between, like, working on videos and then doing other things in life, so it's always been that. The other thing, too, is I've kind of been my own worst enemy, as in, like, I've made a video, or like, I want to make this video, but then I get in my head, because I don't just want to make a video, I want to do, like, all these extra edits, or skits, or, just want to do a lot with a video, but then I start piling so much on in my head of, like, what I want to do, that I'm like, holy crap, I am not ready to take on these videos, like, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't make this because, I need to learn this editing technique, and I need to do this thing, and I keep piling on, and, I just kind of have to tell myself, stop doing that, right? It's fun, like, it's not like I'm gonna put zero effort into my videos, but I shouldn't, be forcing myself to try and do so many edits that I just don't make videos, because I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do these things, like, just make the videos. That's what I need to do more of, is just sit down and say, you know what, I want to make this video, I'm gonna make it, even if I can't do everything I want with it. But, so that's been part of it. I have, had ideas for videos I wanted to do, but then I said, oh, I don't know all the editing and stuff I need to do it, so I don't do it. But that's, but then we have this, where I haven't made a video in a long time then, because I keep getting in my own head. That's been a thing that's been kind of holding me back. And, like, it's basically, in other words, over-editing, or wanting to do so many edits that I end up overwhelming myself before I end up even making the video, or finishing it. Because, well, I guess I'll get to that point in a second. So that's been kind of it. And then alongside that, too, over-planning at the same time, which I guess is still related to this whole thing. So I've been wanting to do so many things, and then I also over-plan with videos, where I'm like, I'm kind of a person who's like, just do the video, just sit down and do it. Where instead I'm like, oh, I should make a plan. But then I spend so long, same thing, I spend so long trying to plan what I'm gonna do for the video that I don't make the video, or I take too long. So, like, I wanted to talk about level 5 games after that last Nintendo Direct, because, I was like, to put it in short, the company had kind of gone quiet for a while, because they were saying they couldn't really publish things over here in the West. But then last Nintendo Direct, they had 3 games show up. That being, I think like a sequel to one of their 3DS series, a new game, and then of course, a really exciting announcement that they're making a new... Oh my gosh, why does the name escape me? It's the Detective series from 3DS. Why am I forgetting? And on DS. Professor Layton. Gosh, I don't know why his name left me for a second. Professor Layton, yes. They were announcing new one. I was like, wow, not only is that really cool, but that was 3, level 5 games. So is this kind of like the resurgence of level 5? And so I wanted to talk about them, but then I was like, oh, I should do all this research and planning and all this stuff. And then again, well, now it's been so long that I'm like, is it really relevant to talk about level 5 anymore? It's just been so long. Is it really a relevant topic anymore? And so stuff like that, just over planning and over editing, or just, over basically wanting to do so much with the video that I either take too long or prevent myself from making it because I just don't have the means, because I want to do too much, I guess, in other words. And obviously, I can't be doing that because then, well, I'm sitting here and I'm not making videos because my whole shtick is just, I wanted to make videos and that's why I'm making them. But when I just, bleh, sorry. But when I keep, overdoing this, over planning it, I go against what I want to do, which is just make videos however I can. And so, obviously, I can't keep doing that. And that's why I've been telling myself, just sit down, or I guess, in this case, stand up and make your dang videos. Because there are lots. Because that's the thing, I am not, at all running out of ideas. I mean, seriously, that'd be really sad, considering how few I've made on this channel. I have so many ideas. I mean, if you read the description of my channel, you see, there's not really a certain goal with this channel. At least not yet. There's just so many videos and things I want to do and I want to make. If anything, I am not running out of ideas for this channel. And that's also been part of things too. There's so many things different video games and items and stuff I wanted to cover on this channel. So I've gathered a lot of stuff. I went and got different games or things I want to talk about at some point. I hunted them down, whether it's equipment pieces or outfits or just games or stuff. I went and hunted down stuff that I wanted to use for the channel, and so I went and been gathering stuff, but I'm well, I just keep gathering stuff for videos, but I'm not making videos about that stuff, same thing, just make the videos. I want to collect the stuff for the videos, but I gotta make videos about the stuff I collect, otherwise what's the point? So again, yeah, that's kind of been a thing. To kind of sum it all back down here is that, I am definitely, again, not running out of ideas for this channel, and there's a lot I want to do with it. I've just essentially been, for half of the time, been very busy and just, had too much going on to really be making videos. And then in the latter half, up to now, I've just been getting in my own head and kind of, wanting to make videos, but then getting distracted or coming up with too many ideas or just, overwhelming myself to the point where I'm can I make this video? And telling myself, maybe I can't make this video without even trying to make it. Or taking too long to get out relevant videos. Because, actually, for point of reference, I actually did record my full reactions to the last Nintendo Direct and the Zelda and the last Zelda Tears of the Kingdom trailer. I didn't watch the gameplay one because I kind of want to go in with little info into that game some point down the line because I don't have the means to buy it right now. But yeah, I really wanted to, but I did end up recording my reaction to both of those, the Nintendo Direct and the Tears of the Kingdom one. And I actually still have the footage because, well, I thought they were fun enough reactions, at least the Nintendo Direct. I was very excited to see Metroid Prime get a remaster. Holy crap. I am finally happy it's real. I was so happy about that. So, they were fun. I just, and I recorded them, but then, same thing. I was oh, I should do some fancy edits. I should do some Metroid edits. I should do this stuff. And then, what do you know, I ended up taking so long. I'm well, who wants to watch a reaction to a video that came out a month or more ago? Because I don't have the exact dates. But, who wants to watch a video for something that took so, long? It's to who wants to watch a reaction to something that came out so long ago, right? And so I never published those. But to sum it all up, I guess that's just kind of been the that's sort of the general update here, I guess. I don't really have a smooth transition here, but I guess my point is obviously there's still a lot I want to do with this channel, and so that's why I'm starting off by making an update video, just telling you guys kind of what has, where have I been? Because, like I said, even if it's only one of you who shows up again and is a return viewer, I still owe it to you because I made this channel and I shouldn't just leave it, just disappear. So, that's on me, and I am very sorry for doing that. And as for, going forward, I'm not going to make any promises. I am obviously not in the place to be making promises of, oh, I'm going to do this or this, here's these plans for these videos. No. I'm not going to be making any promises because I'm obviously not on the standpoint to be making them. However, um, however, I do at least want to try and be optimistic here, right? I mean, and also, if you are a return viewer, if you are watching this video, I just want to, blah, blah, blah. Stumbling on my own words here, sorry. But if you're a return viewer, I would like to ask you a question. First things first, like I mentioned, I did record my reaction to the last Nintendo Direct and Tears of the Kingdom trailer. If you're really that into seeing my reaction to them, I mean, I don't think they're anything mega special, but I mean, if you're really if you're really wanting to see them, I still have the footage, so I guess just put it down in the comments and I can always just clean it up a little bit and then put it into YouTube and upload it. So if that interests you, then okay. And then secondly, I wanted to do a simple cooking video because I like cooking and I wanted to do a video. Obviously, that doesn't mean I'm gonna make this a cooking channel. As you saw in like the description of this channel, there's a lot of things I want to cover, so I kind of just want to make a simple cooking video. So if that interests you, well, let me know in the comments because I definitely want to do a few of them. I'm just kind of falling apart at the end here. But anyway, so that's kind of the general update, you know. That's kind of what's been going on. That's what's been happening. So, again, third time, I think now. But, again, I do apologize, though. Sorry for leaving this channel for a while. I'm not making any promises. But I'm excited for, making videos and just kind of getting back to it. You know, I'm excited because there's so much I want to do with this channel. And this channel is still... So, it's so early on. There are so many things I just want to do with it. And that's what I just need to do with myself now. I keep getting in my own head, telling myself, oh, I want to do this edit, or I want to do this thing, or just having so much. I need to just, as I think as Boris, I think, said, don't think it, just do it. And that's what I need to do. Or just do it, don't think it. Either way, do the video. If there's a video I want to make, just do it. Just make the video and do it. And so, obviously, I don't know if this instills much confidence in you, but I'm at least optimistic, and there's a lot I want to do with this channel, so if you're here and returning, thank you. Seriously, thank you so much for watching. And until the next video, I hope you continue to do well, and I hope you have an awesome day, night, evening, or whatever time it is where you are. I'm hoping you have a good rest of it. So, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.